Have you ever lived with someone who made your life miserable and acted like you were the problem? Now imagine being trapped on a cruise ship with them. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. That was my life for months, thanks to one roommate and her earthquake-level snoring. But when she refused to fix it, I found a way to make her hear exactly what I had been living through. If you've ever dealt with a selfish roommate, or just love seeing karma hit loud and clear, hit that like button, subscribe and settle in. Because today, you're about to hear how one sleepless night at sea turned into the most satisfying revenge on the ocean. I work and live on a cruise ship. Sounds glamorous, right? Ocean sunsets, tropical ports, good pay. The kind of life people dream about. But they never tell you about the tiny rooms, the size of closets, the humming of engines under your floor, and the bunk beds that creak with every wave. I'm a performer, part of the entertainment crew, so we get to pick our roommates. When I joined this ship, I got paired with another performer, Jessica. She seemed friendly enough, quiet, funny, even offered to help me unpack. Felt like I got lucky, until the first night. At first, I thought the ship was malfunctioning. There was this deep, guttural noise shaking the walls. Then came a loud gasp like someone choking. I sat up in bed, heart racing, ready to call the medic, only to realize it was Jessica, snoring. And not just a normal snore. This was volcanic. Like a jet engine mixed with a dying walrus. I laughed it off at first. Everyone snores, right? I shoved in earplugs. Didn't work. Put on my over-the-ear headphones and blasted music. Still, her snoring cut through everything, even the anchor chain grinding outside our porthole. By 3 a.m. I was lying there wide-eyed, counting the seconds between snores like thunderclaps before lightning. Days turned into weeks. My performances started slipping. I'd miss cues, forget lyrics. The lack of sleep was slowly killing me, and my reputation. So I tried to talk to her. Hey Jess, I don't know if you realize, but your snoring's been kinda rough. Maybe we can figure something out. She shrugged. Didn't even look up from her phone. I sleep fine. Maybe you're just a light sleeper. That was it. No apology. No concern. Just complete indifference. And the worst part. Changing roommates on a cruise ship is like trying to switch cabins on the Titanic mid-sail. Unless someone dies, you're stuck. So I did what any desperate human would do. I tried everything. White noise machines, melatonin, even sleeping in the hallway one night. The security guards laughed and told me to go back to my cabin. Each night became torture. Her snoring would start slow, a deep rumble, then build into choking gasp. I'd lie there staring at the ceiling, praying for silence. But the only silence I got was in the seconds between her snores. And that's when I decided, if she wouldn't listen, I'd make her listen. One morning after another sleepless night, I was done. I looked at myself in the mirror. Dark circles, trembling hands. I couldn't do another night. So I grabbed my phone. The next time she fell asleep, I pressed record. What I captured was haunting. Snorts, chokes, growls. At one point, she stopped breathing for a full 5 seconds before gasping back to life. I thought, maybe this would wake her up to how bad it was. Maybe she'd finally care. The next day, she told me she was going to take a nap between rehearsals. Perfect. As she climbed into her bunk, I pressed play. Her own snoring filled the room. Loud. Noxious. She shot up instantly, eyes wide. What the hell are you doing? I just looked at her, calm as ever. This is you. You said it wasn't a big deal. So why should I turn it off? She turned red, furious, and stormed out. I thought that'd be the end of it. But no. For the next 3 days, Every time she tried to nap or sleep, I played her own snoring right back at her. It became my little act of poetic justice. She'd slam her pillow over her head, and I'd just lie there, smiling, finally feeling a sense of control again. By day 4 she snapped. She went straight to our manager, furious. Next thing I knew, I was being called into a meeting. I walked in, exhausted but strangely calm. Jessica started ranting. She's been blasting weird noises while I'm trying to rest. She's harassing me. The manager looked at me, confused. So I pulled out my phone. Press play. Her own snoring filled the room again, echoing off the metal walls. You could see the realization hit her like a wave. I explained everything. The sleepless nights, the choking sounds, her refusal to do anything about it. For a moment, the room was silent except for the faint hum of the ship's engine. Finally, the manager sighed. Jessica, you should have taken this seriously. You've been difficult about it. I can't ignore her health and sleep concerns. Her face fell. She wasn't used to not getting her way. A week later, management made their decision. We were both reassigned to new roommates and new cabins. I got paired with a quiet girl from the dance team who barely snored at all. Jessica. She got moved next to the laundry deck, right above the engine room. The irony. Now she was the one losing sleep. When I passed her in the hallway later, she glared at me. Eyes red, expression bitter. But I didn't say a word. I just smiled. For the first time in months, I slept peacefully. The ocean outside was calm. And for once, the only sound I heard was silence. Sometimes, revenge doesn't need to be cruel. It just needs to mirror the pain someone caused you, so they finally understand what it feels like. I didn't want to hurt her. I just wanted her to hear what I'd been hearing all along. If this story made you smile or gave you a little taste of justice, hit that like button and tell me in the comments, what's the worst roommate experience you've ever had? And of course, subscribe for more real stories of karma, revenge, and poetic payback. Because here on Revenge Radio, we don't just tell stories. We make sure they end satisfyingly.